This is the only video you need to watch if you want to learn how to make a Rob Roy cocktail at home. My name is Ron Verpen. I'm a full-time medical doctor, and I've been a home bartender for over 5 years now. During that time, I've learned how to make over 100 different cocktails, and I've thrown over 50 cocktail parties. And I teach other busy professionals how to make cocktails at home. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all how to make the Rob Roy cocktail. Now, the Rob Roy is a classic cocktail dating back all the way to the year 1894, and it was created by a bartender at the Waldorf Astoria in Manhattan, New York. And the drink was actually named in honor of the premiere of the operetta, which was also called Rob Roy, and that was loosely based on the Scottish folk hero Rob Roy McGregor. And the Rob Roy, like I said, it was invented in the city of Manhattan, and that helps make it easier because it's actually a variation on the cocktail, also called Manhattan. It's essentially a Manhattan that instead of using bourbon or rye whiskey for its whiskey component, it actually is going to use a Scotch. So that's the main, and pretty much that's essentially actually the only difference. It's a Manhattan that uses Scotch in place of rye or bourbon. The other two components, which are going to be sweet vermouth and Angostura bitters, stay the same. And as with the Manhattan, it calls for the same recipe and the same ratio of ingredients. And the ratio is going to be 2-1-2. That's the mnemonic that I use. For me, that's very easy to remember because 2-1-2 is actually my birthday, February 12th, 2-1-2. For you guys, I have another very easy mnemonic that you can use as well. 212 is actually the phone area code for New York City and specifically for the borough of Manhattan. And like I said, this is a Manhattan variation. It was also invented in the borough of Manhattan, which is part of New York City. So the cell phone area code for New York City, specifically Manhattan, is 212. And the ratio of ingredients for the Rob Roy, which is a variation of the Manhattan cocktail, is the same ratio as a Manhattan cocktail. It's also going to be 2-1-2. 2-1-2. So the exact ingredients and exact bottles that I'm going to be using in today's video, the ingredients are going to be blended Scotch, sweet vermouth, and Angostura bitters. For blended Scotch, there are a number of varieties out there, a number of brands out there. The one that has been my go-to for nearly 4 years now is Monkey Shoulder, and that's the one that I use in all of my videos and at home, and the one that I recommend to you guys as well. It's a great blended Scotch. It's a great blended Scotch to use in a number of different cocktails, including the Rob Roy. For vermouth, my go-to brand for both sweet vermouth and dry vermouth has been Dolan for many years now. It's readily available and quite affordable and works in a number of different cocktails that call for either sweet or dry vermouth, including the Manhattan and the Rob Roy, which I'm making in this video. And then finally, the bitters. This is going to be Angostura aromatic bitters. There is no substitution. This blend is actually proprietary to the brand Angostura, so there is no substitution, but fortunately, Angostura aromatic bitters is readily available in a number of pretty much any liquor store and even some grocery stores as well. You can also buy it online, and it's used in a number of classic cocktails, including the Rob Roy and its cousin, the Manhattan, as well. So let's go ahead and make the cocktail. The exact measurements, like I said, the ratio is going to be 2-1-2. What that means is going to be 2 ounces of whiskey, which in the case of the Rob Roy has to be a Scotch whiskey, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and then 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. And this is going to be a stirred drink. All of the ingredients are alcohol components. There's no citrus juice. There's no syrup or sweetener component. There's no egg or dairy either. So there's no need to shake the cocktail. All the ingredients can be stirred together. So we're going to build this drink directly into the glass. Before I place the ice, I actually like to do the 2 dashes of the Angostura bitters first, just because these 2 dashes, I want them to get in the bottom of the glass as opposed to sitting on top of the ice. So that's 2 dashes of Angostura aromatic bitters. Then after this, what I like to do is then place the ice cube. And you can use a number of different ice cubes here. I have the giant ice cubes because I like to use these for my stirred cocktails. So I'll go ahead and place that in there. And then, as I mentioned, the other 2 ingredients are going to be Scotch whiskey, blended Scotch, and sweet vermouth. For the blended Scotch, we're going to be going with 2 ounces. So that's the 2 ounces of blended Scotch. And then for the sweet vermouth, this drink is going to call for 1 ounce of this. So now with the Scotch, the sweet vermouth, and the Angostura bitters, and also the ice itself, we have all of our components into the glass. So the next step to do is to stir. And there's no hard and fast rule on how long or how many turns of the spoon you need. We're going to just be stirring this down until we start to feel some chill on the edge of the glass. And I would say it's done right about now. We start to get some chill on the edge of the glass. And there we have it, the Rob Roy cocktail. Cheers. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video. If you found this tutorial helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really like to do two types of videos on this channel. One will be like this style of video where I give a tutorial and show you guys how to make a specific cocktail. And the second style of video will be more advice and tips and tricks, and I'll share stories and things from my own journey that I hope will help you guys become better home bartenders. Anyways, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you. Cheers.